And welcome to another daily devotion from Hope Lutheran Church. Today we are continuing in our look at Genesis chapter 34, which is a chapter filled with all kinds of, tragedy, sinfulness. And yesterday we heard about the terrible sinful act committed against Dinah, and now we hear how Dinah's brothers respond, and they don't respond in a way that would be God-pleasing. So, picking it up here in Genesis 34, verse 13, the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and his father Hamor deceitfully, because he had defiled their sister. They said to them, "We cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one who is uncircumcised, for that would be a disgrace to us. Only on this condition will we agree with you, that you will become as we are, by every male among you being circumcised. Then we will give our daughters to you, and we will take your daughters to ourselves, and we will dwell with you and become one people. But if you do not listen to us and be circumcised, then we will take our daughter, and we will be gone." Their words pleased Hamor and Hamor's son Shechem, and the young man did not delay to do the thing, because he delighted in Jacob's daughter. Now, he was the most honored of all his father's house. So Hamor and his son Shechem came to the gate of the city and spoke to the men of their city, saying, "These men are at peace with us. Let them dwell in the land and trade in it, for behold, the land is large enough for them. Let us then take their daughters as wives, and let us give them our daughters. Only on this condition will the men agree to dwell with us and to become one people, when every male among us is circumcised as they are circumcised. Will not their livestock, their property, and their beasts be ours? Only let us agree with them, and they will dwell with us." And all who went out of the gate of the city listened to Hamor and his son Shechem, and every male was circumcised, all who went out of the gate of the city. On the third day, when they were sore, two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brothers, took their swords and came against the city while it felt secure, and killed all the males. They killed Hamor and his son Shechem with the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house and went away. The sons of Jacob came upon the slain and plundered the city, because they had defiled their sister. They took their flocks and their herds, their donkeys, and whatever was in the city and in the field, and their wealth, all the little ones, and their wives, all that was in the houses, they captured and plundered. So, Shechem has acted sinfully, shamefully, and he should receive justice. But what the sons of Jacob seek is not justice. They seek vengeance. They lash out against Shechem, against Hamor, against all of the men of that city, because they are angry. They are mad about what has been done to their sister. And they couch this, first of all, in terms of religion. They begin by saying, "Oh, no, we can't allow our sister to marry you because, well, you're not circumcised. So, you have to be circumcised, and then we can do this thing." See, they're using religion here as a weapon. This is not how God would have it. This is not how God would want things done. This is a sinful, shameful act. They are doing conversion by the point of the sword. And this is not how God would have things done. But their point was not even to try to really make them converts to the true God here. Their point was, We can use this thing that God has commanded, and then it will make them sore, and they won't be able to defend themselves, and we can go and more easily kill them. It's horrible. It is a violation of the fifth commandment. Now, should they have gone for justice for their sister? Absolutely. But this was not justice. This was vengeance. When someone has sinned against us, how do we respond? Do we seek vengeance? Well, this is not how Christ would have us be, is it? This is when Jesus talks about turning the other cheek. This is part of what he's talking about, is not lashing out in vengeance, but rather being ready and willing to forgive. Now, being ready and willing to forgive does not mean that they should not have sought justice against Shechem for what he has done to Dinah, but they should not take it into their own hands in this way. They should have gone about it in the right way. So when we have been wronged, we need to go about it in the right way, using the laws of the land, using the systems that are in place to bring about justice and not to seek vengeance. All right, so more on Genesis 34 tomorrow. We will finish it up. God's blessings on your day, and I look forward to spending more time with you in God's Word again tomorrow.